Welcome back. Let's see what awaits us in here. Ooh, an earthquake.
On it. Will do.
Okay, that other pillar is even worse in here.
Ain't never seen Poxiadra before, Cap. Ain't never got this queer feeling in my head neither.
What is this? The machine at the base of the pillar is in bad shape. The other panels are warped and the corner is corroded, but it looks whole. A high keening sound comes from the Adra. Examine the machine. Check the copper connections and knobs. Everything appears to be intact, but none of the essence in the pillar runs through it. The keening grows louder. Leave. Oh my god, it's in a horrible shape down here. Energy pulses through the twisted column like an irregular heartbeat, straining at the pounding walls. There's no enemies in here, look like. Or maybe in here. What's that? That's stairs up, it looks like. Okay, it appears that we have to activate this thing. Activate the machine. Turn the other wheel and adjust some of the sliders. At first nothing happens, then you feel a fluctuation in the ether. The wailing grows louder. Whoops. Uh-huh. Essence move within the Adra, opening a dimension as raw and distorted in a fresh wound. Sorry. Something in that place pulls at your soul. Well, apparently this is like an entrance, like the other one I went into, and the distant voices cry out again.
Speak. Aye, aye.
The storm of Pococobara. Let's see what it says. Whether it's corrupting, the Adra is embedded deep within it. I feel the presence coming from within the pillar. It might be able to reach the source. Okay, corrupting to let's see. Can we enter this? The dimension within the Adra is open, tugging at your soul. Project your party into the pillar. Hey, interesting. Very interesting. That is awful. The force within the Adra tugs your soul from your body into the realm of pure essence. Become aware of a fragmented, dreamlike landscape. It's not a physical place, but rather a shape your mind has formed from the teeming energy. So is your presence in it.
I got an itch. Can someone scratch my elbow? I'll lift it with my body.
Your actual body is still in Pococoara. You feel the cold towels beneath it and smell the dusty air around it, but you cannot return to it. Something here has a hold on you. The voices you heard outside the pillar scream and wail somewhere close by.
What are my eyes, Bill?
But this is not a physical realm. Interesting. More and more and more. I hope that that's the end of it. You reach the source of the tumult. A festering mass of corruption. Hundreds of souls cry out within it, trapped and twisted by the accumulating decay. Oh my god, look at this. Ugh.
That is not a good way to go.
No. A handful of souls, still fresh and mostly whole, surface to confront you. One of them separates out from the others and stares you down with grim, hateful intensity.
You do not belong here.
Oh, you do? The speaker takes the form of an older Huana man, his visage shifting as if reflection in ripping water. He is not a physical presence, but rather a soul given shape. Hmm. Who are you?
We are the dead.
We're talking to a lost soul? Hold on, before you say any more, look into the light of my lantern.
He bares his teeth at her and squints as a trickle of essence leaves his body. When he looks away, the trickle stops.
Maybe you're dead. I do not see Tangaloa's mouth or Sirono's doors anywhere.
My storm wreathes Pococahara. Ngati's fist drags Valiant ships to the deep. If you come to stop this, you have already failed.
Huh. I really just came to find the Valiant expedition.
Gelade, you found what is left of us.
Oh.
I have had to listen to this one's incessant babbling since we arrived.
Ngati holds our souls in this swamp, cut off from the sea. The flow of essence stops here.
And rots, apparently.
What do you mean, rots? Souls are going bad, cut off from the cycle? My lantern looks fine and healthy, though.
I don't claim to understand it, girl. I am a miner, not a mystic.
The cistern overflows into the world of the living, stirring the sea and skies with the fury of the goddess, bringing storms.
There's nothing divine about broken machinery around the outer pillar.
The gods laugh at machines, I say. Nothing built of kith hands can wrest away their will. No souls travel through here. The Adra screams. Ngati grins, showing her fangs.
God, you talk slow.
This is where Valiant's scheming ends. Ngati's servant holds the dam closed to flood the living world with her vengeance.
You think destroying this region will save Ikawara?
One village? No. I do this for the archipelago. I am the storm of my people. Adra is the staff I wave to churn Ngati's kingdom.
Magdiko, to arrive at the far side of death and find this babbling brook.
The Valians will not overrun us while I have the strength to repel them.
Why not let the villagers defend themselves?
I know they cannot. I am the spear they can hurl at the outsiders. Pirates and slavers drove my tribe from our old roots and havens. Now, the Valians do the same with paper. They come to pull Adra from the earth and mill it like grain.
Talk on, Plankenet. You have your story and I have mine.
There is nothing more to say. Here at the end, outsider lies are a dull edge.
No more fighting. Let me convince your enemies to leave.
Coin is their only language, I say. Reason and compassion are bitter to their tongues. This is where all things stop. No one leaves, I say.
Akosi, let's not be hasty. Some of us still have bodies out there. You don't plan on staying here, Ak? Why not let us tag along and see if we can reunite with our... what we left behind?
Once I'm gone, swim up to the edge of the other and I'll chisel you out. What the fuck? Doesn't work that way, you're already gone.
Marla, Just remember that I asked nicely. I swear, the things I do for the Sangretta.
Hey, I told you the truth. What the fuck?
Anaharu, I think we finally agree on something. Let's tear this Bozzo's soul apart.
You bastards. Okay.
Take him down.
I hope nobody saw that.
I knew this would end this way.
Never you mind, miss. I'll let you next week.
I'm having some trouble moving through this.
Alright, he can't get out.
I think that's beyond. Get wrecked.
Alright, the pet's dead.
Let's go.
Right between the eyes.
Let's go. Take him down.
Stay behind me.
Yeah.
You subdue the furious souls, ripping them into motes of their constituent essence. Beyond this cloud of essence, you feel the pull of the cycle, a force that steadily increases. Pillar remains steadfastly blocked from the natural flow. Power still hums through the essence, sending it through the cycle would restore the other around you. Fragmenting it would detonate the delicate balance of power, destroying the pillar. Either way, the steady tug of the beyond grows. You must decide quickly. Return the natural flow of essence to the other, restoring its luminous. Okay, let's do that. You push the essence through the widening channel to the beyond. They churn and spin away. Suddenly, the ether around you develops into a churning maelstrom. Pull yourself back toward your body before the force rips your soul away.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You cling to the tether of your soul, racing to the safety of the material world, even as the immaterial one warps around you. Essence floods the newly restored Adra, filling it with a light and heat that is both agonizing and rapturous. You return to your body, feeling as though you have just fallen into it from a mountaintop. Your companions gasp and groan beside you. You cover your face against the light radiating from the restored Adra. Alright, cool, we actually restored it. Very nice. Let's see if it's green and good looking. Ah, nice. Lovely. Lovely. Very good. Okay, I gotta return and tell them what happened here. Oh man, that's huge. Got a bunch of XP too. Not that much, but good enough. Okay, well, and we came out of here. Interesting. So, wait a minute. Was there a... Oh yeah, there we go. There's an exit here. I must say, this game is massive. So much to do. Such a long gameplay. Especially if you read everything. I try to like skip some things, but still very long. There's something else down here or up here? Up here. Some shrine. You notice a small pavilion containing a large weathered statue of stone a little ways off the path. It appears to be a Huana shrine. Search surrounding area. The area around the shrine is clear. It may prove to be a good place to rest. Approach and identify. Pair of stone eels twist up the sculpture. Each eel's mouth clings to the other's tail, creating an unbroken circuit. It portrays Rikuhu, the Huana rendition of Berath. An inscription runs along the shrine's base. Some flee, others fight. Rikuhu consumes all. Set to the camp and rest. Okay. Nothing changed really. But we appear to be rested now, so that's good. Okay, so this little part left and the whole giant part above here. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So that's a port.
Ishi's crap is harder to get out of leather than tar. This is the second time he's gotten my boots.
It's a phase. He's just trying to cozy up to you, Firefly.
Well, I was sneaking him some extra sea.
Whoa. As you near the dock, voices roar over the din of the waves. It seems as if the entire village has gathered, and many of them don't seem happy.
I hope that's not for us.
I think it is. They argue with one another, pointing into the distance, but as you approach, they turn to stare at you, their eyes wide with apprehension of anticipation. Okay, it wasn't us. The crowd parts for the Ranga, whose grin is as broad as his shoulders.
My fishermen saw your boat sailing from Pokokahara. The storms, they parted like a school of fish before Nagati herself.
Alright, it's not a boat, it's a ship. So... but the storm disappeared because I did that. You're welcome.
Now, the Valiant Trading Company will send ships, people, and supplies. Tikawawa will be the greatest port east of Nekataka.
First they must clear room for docks and storehouses. But that will be many months from now, no?
The young priestess glares with open malice, the angle of her crossed arms and clenched jaw as sharp as daggers.
Already they make plans.
That's all. I should be going.
I say this is a turn in our fortunes. The first of many. You are always welcome among us. Accept this and know our thanks.
And I got some kind of spear.
Can you make him target who he poops on? Because I got someone in mind.
Oh my god, who? Is it Aloth? Come on, tell me the truth. I got a spear, but I don't know which one. Whatever.
This sounds like a story. Tell me everything. Captain, Ishi. Quiet. Aye, aye. I heard
One
you.
fish? Are you kidding?
Not a problem, Captain.
What the hell is this? Oh, never mind. Abandoned cat.
Ishi. Quiet. Not a problem, Captain.
That's literally
You were
not
saying?
worth the hassle.
Quit your chirping. I have no fish for you.
Some hatchlings in here.
Full tides.
Why are those Lafayette cage?
Kimwihi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island. Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
The swabby on the sorcerer once suggested we dine on fish man-mate. Not an ant complained when Romero put him off at the next port.
The high tide is stingy with fish, and the low tide even more so.
Goodbye. Can you already guess what I'm going to do?
My fingers be fat and furry.
Stop this! They will get away! Look out! They escaped! Look out! They...
Oh, go. Just go. Run away.
For what do you open the cage? Now they get away. I will not be the one to tell him we...
I lost a lot of reputation with that. Oh man. You know, until this, I have never had any problems or consequences with unlocking things. But apparently that thing just opened the door straight away. But I could try to do it when he's not watching. Maybe. I don't know. Even though I don't see the point to be.
Ahoy.
But I don't think I can do it though.
Aye.
I'll still be seen. Except
I don't be supposing we could
he didn't notice. I think
Look out! They escaped! Look out! They...
I don't think he noticed that I did it.
For what do you open the cage?
Ah shit, he did. Screw you. You didn't see it. I was not visible. Even though it was red, but it wasn't like... Okay. Ugh. Look out! They're escaping! And they're standing and looking. Well done. Whatever. Maybe some other time.
keeping quiet.
Oh, filthy lizards. Even here I always smell them.
Captain, done in that light's foot and an heavy...
What is with one everywhere? What the hell? What are you three doing here?
An outsider in Tiquara? Who are you, stranger?
How do you not know me? Everybody seems to know me everywhere. Hunchback, captain of the junk.
A captain? If you had sailed downwind of the island, you would have moved on, I say.
I don't give a shit what you say.
I tell Ringaruanu that the stench of Tiquara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it?
My friends have promised that bath before we left port. Twice a day, in fact.
I speak of the Lagufath.
Whatever.
There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Ah, they steal food.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little faces?
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses. I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here.
It's no wonder they come here when the beach smells like Lafayette hatchery.
Better to keep them under our thumb than sharpening blow darts, I say. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head. It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath?
Lagufath, huh? Seems strong enough to do it, I guess. Ah, screw it. Little competition sounds like fun.
Understand they are animals. You must rely on blades, I say, not words. Hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Renga is killed. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother.
What are you doing with the shipwreck?
The Renga wanted a trading post. He said it will bring more Valians like the sweaty dwarf. Then they will bring food and supplies and their sweaty money.
What's wrong with that?
Always I stand here. This is no job for the Mataru. We hunt, fight, and lead.
So why aren't you hunting and fighting? You look like a supervising. Okay.
Someone must.
So why aren't you hunting and fighting? Okay, so she's a
Am I a
sort of
Kuaru? Go see the
barkeep
sweaty
or
one,
whatever.
the dwarf. He washes his hands sometimes.
Alright. Goodbye then.
Aye, aye. A light's foot and an heavy boot.
Can we steal this? What do you think? Oh shit. Never mind, maybe she can.
Let's go. Still as a pond.
You move away.
Captain.
Nope.
Give me the order. You were saying?
Detected.
I'm listening. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot more here.
The village starves, and you hide Kowiki fruit?
I hide nothing, you bloated pufferfish.
Traitor! Gatty's jaws will close around you!
Whoa. Relax, you two.
Confess, Tamao, or will you let good food rot?
Does mine look like a full belly, idiot? Question the rest of the Raparu. We all hunger.
Disgrace. Any other Raparu has worked 10 times in a day what you have in your life, and they do not complain.
Watcher, we can't just let this injustice stand. Do something, or I might.
Give her a look. She returns your look, eyes blazing. Then with a puff of breath she nods, leaving it to you.
I say, this outsider speaks her mind like a Mataru. Another outsider. You visit Tikawara in hungry times. What do you make of this hagfish, huh? Will Tamao confess if I tighten the ropes?
You know, you catch more flies with honey and vinegar. He blinks momentarily, perplexed.
Pakeho caught this wretch stealing the last of the Koiki fruit. The tribe was to feast on it for a harvest ceremony.
I stole no Koiki, but I wish I had.
I would have hid it somewhere
he's
most
bound
unpleasant.
or something. Oh, it's a pole. Ah, okay.
You hear this? A second chance we give, and Tamal throws it in our faces.
He's done this before?
Lied and stolen? When we have food, he takes more than he deserves. He steals baskets and pots, and even pilfered a spearhead from a warrior on the hunt. I say there is no person in Tikawara who he has not wronged in some way.
Oh
Maybe
my
no
god.
person in the DEADFIRE.
Oi, what the hell do you do with a thief who steals all the time and learns nothing, huh? Okay, what say you, Tamao?
I say I deserve what others have in plenty. Shade, a full belly, a moment to kneel on cool sands. We stopped being a tribe when Ruanu dragged us into the path of the outsiders. Now we can only save ourselves.
You shame us, Tamal. To return in your next life as a coconut crab would be too kind.
What was this Koiki ceremony?
We would have eaten the last of the Kawiki as a tribe. This way we give our thanks to Kahopa, the eel of life. Now this cannot happen. Our harvest fails because this one puts his empty stomach higher than the gods.
Did anyone think saving the seeds might be a good idea?
This is not done. To consume the fruit, seeds, and all. This is how we pray to Kahopa for bounty.
You're an idiot. Would it make things better if I had some fruit on hand?
I say, missing food is not the problem.
Alright.
Tamao betrays the tribe, dishonors the Reparo, denies all of us Kahopa's mercy. And he will surely wash back into our nets as a mudfish in the next life if he does not tell us where the Kawiki fruit is.
I might have an old primer on Raotayan naval punishments lying around. You could give those a try.
You speak like an outlander, but your face is of the tribes.
Forget I said anything.
Alright, you have your guilty man. What's to be done?
Pikeho's word is enough to give Tamao over to the waves.
Oh, perfectly civilized. Go on.
This is our way.
Better to drown as an innocent man than starve with you fools.
Justice does not fill our stomachs or our hearts. It brings the gods no closer to ending this famine.
Whisper a good word with your in your Ranga's ear, and I'll consider it.
Akira, you would do this? I say, our Ranga will dedicate the Feast of the Last Kawiki to your name. Until the Kawiki is found, I will delight in prodding this stubborn eel for answers. You are free to question him in your custom, I say, and Piheko, he tarries often by the beach.
What do you do here?
I am a warrior, like most Mataru. Can you not tell?
No.
We have little reason to fight on Tikawara. Except when the fishermen drink too much of the dwarf man's liquor.
Funny thing I learned about grog back on a sorcerer. It be birthing up quarrels as often as it be burying them.
But these are only small fights, not like it was on the island we left before, when the pirates, the slave... But what did I say? Tikawara does not give in abundance, but there are worse things, Akira. Then you must speak with the Ranga. His lodge is at the top of the hill, past the... Nairi also knows much, but she is... Nairi, she tends the shrine in the northwest part.
Don't know how long a man could last out here like that.
You look at me for what? To watch me shrivel up in the sun?
You stole the last of the tribe's Koiki.
If only my brain and belly had coordinated, I say I would have tried sooner. Pikeho hates me because I insult his puny catches of fish. All he does is weigh down his boat. For this, he accuses me.
What is your side of the story?
Pikeho says I was skulking by the drying hut north of the Ranga's home. Kira, this is so. I would have taken the Kohiki, but it was already gone.
Do you think of anyone else who might have taken it?
It is said the Roparu share one empty stomach. Blame any of them, I say.
That's not helpful.
The tribe drives me out like jerky because I am hated, not because I am a Kowiki thief. I have seen better days than this. I labor for the tribe, but our Ranga saves the best of everything for his warrior. For what does a warrior need with a full stomach when we are not at war? Then maybe you ask someone with both feet on the ground. I need to conserve.
Okay. Thanks for watching. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen with these two, but we'll try to find out who stole the fruit, providing that he's telling the truth. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.